I'm Ben Hooper, and this is your UPI Odd News Minute for Monday, March 31st, 2025. A pair of Queensland, Australia men were left scratching their heads when they came across a freshwater crocodile several miles from the animal's nearest natural habitat. Zane Hemmings spotted the crocodile on a street in Mudgaraba, a Gold Coast suburb, and alerted his friend, Lachlan Sainsbury, who initially thought the other man was looking at a lizard and was simply confused. The men captured the out-of-place reptile and alerted the Department of the Environment, Tourism, Science, and Innovation. A department spokesperson told 7 News, "Freshwater crocodiles are native to Queensland, but their natural habitat is in rural areas in central, western, and northwest Queensland. The Gold Coast is not considered to be a freshwater crocodile habitat." The department said the 2-month-old crocodile was likely an escaped pet or an animal illegally relocated from its habitat in the wild. The spokesperson said the croc will likely end up with a new home at a zoo or a rescue farm. Moving on from a dislocated reptile to a tongue that's prehensile, the California woman with the world's longest tongue showed off some of the tricks she can perform with her massive mouth muscle, including removing Jenga blocks. 34-year-old Chanel Tapper, who has held the Guinness World Record for the longest tongue on a female since 2010, said her tongue, which measures 3.8 inches from its tip to the middle of her lips, gets her an array of reactions. She said, "Honestly, the best reaction I could ever get when someone sees my tongue is screaming. I actually do like when people yell or scream in shock or horror sometimes. But that's probably my favorite one because it's funny to me because it's a dramatic response." Tapper showed off some of the tricks she has learned to perform with her tongue, including removing Jenga blocks, flipping plastic cups, and holding a spoon. She said, "I like little fun, silly things like that. That's what makes my tongue the most fun, when I can do things that are outside the box with it." And finally, a North Carolina couple looking at local animals on Petfinder ended up in an emotional reunion with their dog who had been missing for 3 years. The Rocky Mount Police Department said on social media that Jonathan Sheeran and his wife spotted their long-missing dog, Kaz, on Rocky Mount's Petfinder page. Kaz had gone missing 3 years earlier from the Sheerans' home in Lewisburg, about 35 miles from Rocky Mount. Derek Barnhill, the city's animal control supervisor, said huskies are a clever breed and notorious escape artists. He said his team was overwhelmed with joy to see Kaz reunited with his humans. For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. What's your most unusual party trick? Tell us how you shock, surprise, or disgust your friends in the comments.